Philippine election, China-friendly Marcos Jr. still maintain a wide lead in polls. More than half the respondents favor Ferdinand Marcos Jr., the son and namesake of the late dictator Ferdinand Marcos, who was thrown in 1986 according to the latest survey by independent pollster Asia. The country's current Vice President Leni Robredo remained a distant second. On foreign policy, China remains the biggest issue, said the Council on Foreign Relations in an April 21 note. Among the top contenders, Marcos is seen as the most China-friendly candidate. Hello and welcome back to your YouTube channel Election Wing. With just days to go before the Philippine elections, Ferdinand Marcos Jr. continues to retain a big lead power over his closest rival, the country's current Vice President Leni Robredo. That's according to the latest survey by independent pollster Asia, which found that 56% of respondents favored Marcos, the son and namesake of the late dictator Ferdinand Marcos, who was overthrown in 1986. Robredo, who defeated Marcos in the vice presidential bid in 2016, remained a distant second. She garnered 23% in the opinion polls, which surveyed 2,400 people between April 16 to 21. There are many candidates, only two have any chance of winning. Ferdinand Marcos Jr., son of the Philippines' longtime former director and current Vice President Leni Robredo, said Joshua Kurlanjic, senior fellow for Southeast Asia at the Council on Foreign Relations, an American think tank. Outgoing President Rodrigo Duterte, whose 6-year term ends in late June, has not endorsed any of the presidential candidates, but this political party is backing Marcos, according to Reuters. Even though Duterte's approval ratings remain high at 7%, he can only serve for one term under constitutional law. There are some 67.5 million voters who have registered for the May 9 election, in addition to voting for senators as well as provincial, city and municipal officials. Filipinos will also be electing a president and a vice president who will each serve for the next 6 years. Voting is set to close at 7 p.m. local time on Monday, with counting set to start after that. Unofficial results might be released as soon as a few hours via a live vote count, according to Reuters. However, during the presidential election 2016, Duterte was officially proclaimed the winner only 3 weeks after the polls. The other 8 candidates include world boxing champion Manny Pacquiao, who received the next highest support of 7% in survey, and Manila Mayor Francisco Domagoso, a former actor better known by his stage name Isko Moreno, who garnered 4% in the opinion polls. China-Philippines relations. On foreign policy, China remains the biggest issue, said Kurjanchik of the Council on Foreign Relations in an April 21 note. The top 2 candidates in this section appear to have different views on China. Beijing's enormous unpopularity in the Philippines count limit Marcos Jr.'s ability to work closely with China. Among the top contenders, Marcos is seen as the most China-friendly candidate. If elected, Marcos could continue Duterte's pro-China policy, something he has engaged in since his elections in 2016. A blow to democracy. Political dynasties are dominating the presidential election, with not just Marcos but also his running mate Sara Duterte, pointed out Sheila S. Coronel, a professor at Columbia Journalism School. Sara Duterte is the incumbent president's daughter, who is currently a mayor of the southern city of Davao. Such political dynasties currently dominate local government posts and make up as much as 2/3 of the Philippine Congress, the professor said. Now, they hope to capture the country's 2 highest offices. Although the elder Marcos is long dead, the struggle between democracy and autocracy in the Philippines is far from over, and the upcoming election could determine the country's path for decades to come, Coronel said. If you like our video, please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you.